Familia, today we're analyzing The Chosen Season 1, Episode 1, Scene 1. I'm going to be watching this on the Angel Studios app, so if you want to watch what I'm watching, you can download the app. The link will be in the comment section down below. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the clip, and then we're going to break it down.
Hey, you should be sleeping, little one.
Can't sleep.
Sit down. Sit down. Is your head hurting you again?
No.
I know. You are thinking of the big new star. Hey, look, it's right there. You see?
No.
Why can't you sleep?
I'm scared.
Of what?
I don't know.
Hey, what do we do when we are scared?
We say the words.
Adonai's words. From the prophet?
Isaiah.
The prophet Isaiah, right? Thus says the Lord who created you, O Jacob, and he who formed you, O Israel. Fear not. Come now, I want to hear you say it. I want to hear your pretty voice. Come.
Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine.
You are mine. That's right. Tried to kill me! Tried to kill me! Somebody! Somebody! What's the...
Filthy dog!
Demons live inside her!
Get your back!
Intense, right? But familia, excellent filmmaking, excellent storytelling. Let's divide this in two, shall we? Let's call older Mary modern Mary, today's Mary. And obviously young Mary, we'll call her baby Mary. The scene starts out with this man humming, maybe praying, maybe singing a song of praise. And then we gain a little bit of insight where we are, 2 BC, Magdala, but he starts coughing. Kind of an indicator that he's sick in some way, right? And here comes baby Mary out of that tent, concerned for her father. But what's interesting is that the father says, you should be sleeping. She says, I can't sleep. So, okay, come on, sit down. He says, what, does your head hurt again? So it's kind of indicating that she's having some kind of physical ailment. She said, no, it's not that. He says, okay, are you thinking about the new star? No, that's not it either, right? And then she says, I'm scared. She's scared. And obviously they've been through this before, because she says she doesn't know what she's scared of, but obviously they've been here before, because this is what do we do when we're scared? So she's been scared before. Obviously this is something that they've gone over multiple times. What do we do when we're scared? She says we say the words, not just any words, Adonai's words from the prophet Isaiah.
Thus says the Lord who created you, O Jacob, and he who formed you, O Israel. Fear not. Come now, I want to hear you say it.
Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine.
You are mine.
This is setting us up beautifully for a later scene. If you haven't seen this, probably watch it and then watch these videos, because there's going to be spoilers. But she says the words of something that she's actually going to personally live in the future. And something beautiful happens here. They're having a little beautiful moment. Suddenly a rumble. And boom, she's awake. Now, look at the genius and the brilliance of this storytelling. She was a little girl. She was supposed to be asleep. but she wasn't asleep. She couldn't sleep because she was afraid. And yet she was asleep in modern day. She was woken up because something's not right. And I love this because it kind of seems like, okay, was God speaking to her in her dreams? Because as we're going to see in a minute here, she's going to wake up confused. She probably had a night she can't remember. She doesn't know where she is probably, or maybe she does because this seems to be her space, right? There's a doll that she had when she was a baby. And she's confused. So she touches her face. She touches blood. The question is, what happened? Now this is 28 years later. Now we're connecting the two stories together. It's beautiful. She looks in the mirror. Then suddenly help, a scream for help. And here's this young man running out, which we're assuming ran out of her home. And now she's crying because probably has experienced this before, maybe, right? The music here is beautiful, heart pumping almost. He's running, confused, dripping blood. One of the Roman soldiers tries to grab him, touches the blood. He's disgusted by it. And then he says, demons, they live inside of her. And this kind of brings up a question. Was she always possessed with demons? Did it start when she was a young child? I don't know how much the Bible says about this, specifically her backstory, and how much of this was actually, added as a part of the show to give the show a little bit more depth. But I think it would be interesting to find out whether or not this is something that she dealt with when she was a child. Was she somehow always targeted by demons? If she's having dreams of her earthly father, maybe this is a person who really meant a lot to her, that was helping her, someone that she really, really trusted. And it could be that God speaking to her in her dream is reminding her of the words of Adonai, who she should be saying in modern days. But I love this. I love how the show opens up. I love how they set us up to Mary's character. The only thing that I would have done just slightly different or added to the scene is that moment where Mary woke up. I would have added the sound of a slamming door. Then the gentleman who was crying out for help and Mary would have been connected because it would have implied that he ran out of her quarters or out of her room. Is there anything you would like to add? Anything that you think that I missed? Anything that you think would be important for me to know as a person who doesn't know the Bible as well as you do? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Please subscribe if you want more videos like this, and don't forget to hit that like button. It'll help the channel out greatly. Familia, please continue to spread the love that comes from above, and I'll see you in our next adventure. Peace.